Welcome back, friends of the channel. As usual, we have a very exciting interview today, and you're not going to want to miss this one. And most important, sell fast. As always, I want to thank the collaborating team, Duarte, Marley, Robert, and everyone else who gives us support, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. All right, so no delays. Today, we are going to have a little chat with Bruno Fontes. Hey, Bruno, how are you?
I'm good. How about you, my friend?
I'm good. Finally, we have a face-to-face.
Yes, has been a little bit busy here in China, but now Monday night we can speak here from here. Now it's more quiet.
Right. We used to be Instagram friends. Now we are real friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so let's jump right into it. Bruno, tell us about your coaching, your experience, your career as a coach.
So I was not planned. I was not thinking to be a coach, but in my life everything happened like a suddenly, and I was doing my career. I was in my Olympic campaign in the road to Tokyo, and the Chinese team invited me to be the head coach of their team to Tokyo. And I decided that it was the time to move for a new thing. And after I got the silver medal in Pan Am Games in Lima 2019, I quit my career about sailor and I became a Chinese coach, looking forward to Tokyo, to the Olympic Games.
What is your is there like a routine, or what is your training like for your students on the water and the training on inland?
So here I try to just focus on the water because the team
Hello, I'm Bruno Fontes from Brazil.
has a big support, a big staff. I can do like the strength and conditioning coach on the gym, but I here I focus only on the water. That it's my where is my knowledge can make big moves from the game, from the sailors, let the sailors better. So I'm sailing laser since 1997, so it's 34 years. No, 20, 24, no, 30, 24 years sailing laser.
Nice.
So a lot of time. I have a lot of knowledge. I've been in two games like a sailor, one game as a coach. So I like to play on the water with the sailors too. So yes.
How was the transition? From athlete to coach.
Oh, was not a good transition. Was not a easy transition because I love to compete. In my life, I always was compete since I was kid, and I was not like a prepare my mind, my body to do this change of my career.
Right.
But the money talks. The Chinese came strong to me and say, "Hey, we need you. We want your knowledge to help our team." And since the first time that they did the invitation to me, I took like a 7 months to realize that it was a really important move to me. Then 7 months later, I accept for 100% of my time to be the Chinese coach for the games.
Nice. Well, that brings us to a good catch up of your your day to day right now. And another section of the interview that I wanted to go with you was social media, right? And for a lot of people, who are athletes, social media might be a new thing that they have to implement. But I think you do a great job on social media. That's how we met. So tell us tell us about social media and what role does it play in your career.
So social media, since uh, social media start my life after I start sailing, and as a sailor, I should be like a businessman too to get the sponsors. So before we didn't have the social media, we need to call the newspapers, the TV to let the sponsors some good feedbacks, and then social media start to become stronger and stronger and stronger. And now all the efforts about social media, and nowadays it's very important for every single person, even though if it's a sailor, uh, athlete, or doctor or lawyer, you need to play the social media too, because you show your face, you show your knowledge. And this is what I'm trying to do in my routine as a father, as a strength conditioning coach in the gym, as an athlete, or even though a sailor or coach in the water. I try to let my social media with another knowledge to get more people around, and show my coaching by example, and try to sell to my coach, because I offer some coach or virtual coaching for the sailors and the athletes. Yes, and social media helped me a lot.
I think your social media, it's very genuine. I was telling you earlier, and because we can see you doing, we can see you sailing, we can see you doing coaching, we can also see you with your family sometimes. So it feels very very real, right? You're not selling a fake training, right? It's you, right? It's the real Bruno. And so tell us about these pictures that I got from your Instagram.
So nowadays, like you were speaking, social media, we have this very usual word fake, fake
Right.
news, fake this, fake. So I try to show the real Bruno, the real life, and people like to follow the people that I know, people that the friends. And now my social media is getting bigger and bigger, and we have more people to connect. And I can reach people in Africa, in Asia, in America, and Europe. So this let the borders so close,
Right.
and I try to show my best, since my knowledge, my motivation, because this is my passion, like sailing, do sports, be around like a Olympian people. So this photo, it's my routine. It's like the real picture of my life.
So I see a picture here. You are doing exercise in your room, and you were saying earlier that you were in a quarantine, right?
Yes,
So there was no gym.
maybe I did like one of the longest quarantine in the world, because I did 14 days was mandatory for every
Wow.
single people that reach in China. But because I will stay with the team, they asked me to do another 14 days. So
Another
I did
14
like
days.
I did 28 days in total. So
Wow.
plus the first quarantine that we did in China, the first lockdown that we did like a 15 days, and plus the quarantine, the
Plus,
lockdown that we had in Brazil. So the last 2 year was like a real crazy about these quarantines.
sounds like you were serving a sentence, in solitary all this time, right?
Yeah,
Like a
but
long time.
we cannot stop. Like the mindset. I have my mantras. Like we don't stop, even though your life's not going good,
Exactly.
and we cannot complain. No me. People complain a lot. So this is my propose. This I like to do. I have a good time, but I have a bad time. So the
Right.
bad time comes, we need to be ready, because this bad time, if you don't stop. We'll let this bad time short. So no
Exactly.
complaint and keep going.
Exactly. And that's something I really like about um, competitive athletes, right? It's that they don't deal with excuses, right? Right. In this picture right here, you in your room in quarantine. There's no gym. Well, you find something else to do, right? You got a box of, I don't know, a box of water,
Yes, it's
right?
a
And then
box
you
of
do an exercise with a box of water. I mean, what are you gonna do? Sit there and watch TV? No,
yeah.
you got goals, right?
Yes, it's not the only even the goals. It's the lifestyle. Now people in this moment has been crazy because people are looking at vaccine, 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 but people doesn't think about how is my immune system. I'm taking care about me. I have a good habits. I'm doing proper exercise, just 20 minutes per day. I'm doing better for me. This is the main idea. Then you can go to take the vaccine, but you need to do
Your part,
your your part first. Don't wait for people help you with medicine, with vaccine. So you need to do what you need to do. Life, it is what it is. So we need to work, we need to sleep, we need to eat, but you need to do some exercise to have a real good, uh, at least a good fitness to let you keep walking. In your journey.
right? Right. I mean, we have to have a strong body, whether there is a vaccine or not, right? Whether there is a virus or not, right? We have to use this body for our entire lives. So we have to feed our mind, right, with books and knowledge, but we have to feed our bodies too. Um,
Exactly.
so we were talking earlier about these pictures too, right? From your social media, how you try to do exercises that mimic the sailing exercises, right?
Yes. So the idea is I spent my whole career just like sailing and getting a bike or doing lifting weights, and I didn't understand what's the purpose to do that. So every time that you go sailing, you need to understand. Oh, today I will do like sprints. Today I do boat handling. Today I will do starts. Even though when I go for the gym, I should do what it's the best for me or to improve my weakness. So sometimes you need to to go more effective your training in the gym that you are going from the water. So this is the idea that I always looking for. Uh, be more specific in the gym and transfer all the knowledge that I have on the gym, like the strength and the conditioning coach and training for sailing, and let people better as a sailor, but as an athlete too. So this is the main idea to follow uh, a real program and not go I just go for bike or today I want to do lift weights. You need to follow a good training to perform better.
I like that because, like you said, when you were younger, maybe you just go to the gym and go to the bike or running, but now you are more, you're doing exercise on purpose,
Yes.
right? What is the purpose of this exercise? How can I apply it to the water, basically?
Because the most important thing in our life is the time. We cannot waste time. Life is so busy. You need to be if efficiently in what you do. Like if I have 1 hour, what I can do with this hour to let me better for sailing, or to let me better as a teacher, as a coach, as a lawyer, as a doctor. So we are wasting too much time in social media sometimes, or you need to be use the proper time with a purpose, even though what you do.
I was also looking at your website, right? And this is where you promote your coaching, which is a great page. I recognize Lijian here.
Yes.
She was our first interview for this channel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's great. She's very friendly. We keep in touch. I think she's heading to Tokyo in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I coach her to Rio. We had a good time coaching. She was doing really good in Rio, but she had like a two protest, and
Uh-huh.
she lost the medal that she was going for the medal. But yes,
Yeah,
was a good.
she's a great athlete. Yes.
Yeah, was a good because of her too. My connection with the Chinese started in 2013 because I was
Uh,
sailing coach. Then I helped her in
I
Rio.
see. I see.
Then after that, they knew it me before. Then I became a coach from the Chinese team. So we have like a long time.
A long connection,
Yes.
a long relationship, right? Okay. So now, Bruno, now we need to know about you, right? Now we need you to tell us how did you get started sailing? Where are you from in Brazil? Um, you know, tell us the
So
beginnings.
so I'm from Brazil. I live in Florianopolis. It's one of the best places in the world to live. It's an island in south of Brazil. My family, we don't have any tradition to be. We don't have a sailors in the family, but we were membership from one club that we can do sailing, and I have some class. I love the sport since the beginning, and when I was 7 years old, so 7 years old was 34 years ago. So I'm sailing for 34 years, and since that time I
Be
never
careful.
stopped.
Be careful. You're telling everybody your age.
Yeah, no, it's good because I look like a kid, and I'm 41 years old. So, and yes, but I always was like that kid, like do good every single sport. So I was playing good soccer, track and field, swimming, capoeira, judo. I was never the best one, but I could do good all the sports. So I knew that one day I will be like a professional sports and something. But sailing since that time, since 7 years old, I never stopped. And when I finished my university in 2004, my dad let me do my campaign because during begin since 1998 until 2004 I was doing university, I was doing internship, I was sailing. Since I finished university, I could like be a specialist and just doing my Olympic campaign. And one was that time that Robert was moving to star class. Then I could represent Brazil in Beijing and London. So yes, a lot of time sailing. I'm really grateful about this career. I know a lot of countries. I have a lot of friends around the world, and yes, just uh, just say thank you for this amazing opportunity that sailing gave to me.
Well, no, yeah. Well, I want to thank you in the name of our channel for your time. Um, I'll see you in the water, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Good wins.
Take care.